Hey, how's it going on out there today, world? And welcome back, welcome back. Okay, so this is Explode Your Business with Donta Holliman. This will be video number 2, and I just want to get the boring stuff out the way. The good stuff is coming up. Just keep following the training and believing in the training. Follow the steps in the training, and you'll be on your way to explode your business. But today's video, I'm going to be talking about working on your mind frame. Now, your mind frame is the most important thing that you have to have if you want this to work. Okay, first of all, you need to figure out what is your why, or what was the purpose that you wanted to start your own business from home. Okay, my why and my purpose might be different than yours. You need to figure out what your purpose is. Okay, that's very important. Whether you just want to make, some people just want to make a couple extra $100 a month. Some people want to make money to cover a car note. Some people just want to make a couple extra dollars here and there, for bills. But most people, like myself, I do it because I wanted to get rid of my job. I wanted to work at home full time and be my own boss and do the things that I want to do. Me personally, I gotta be honest with you. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like living by the same rules that everyone else lives by, such as like alarm clock. I hate them. I don't like to sit up and wake up, minutes before my alarm clock go off and then lay back down like, okay, I still got 5 minutes before it go off. And then as soon as the alarm clock go off, you got to get up and go do, what you don't want to do. What if I want to sleep in a little longer or whatever? And that's my reason why, financially free, not having to really depend on the alarm clock. And sometimes I do use an alarm clock, and that might just be, telling me it's time to market, but I'm doing it for me, so it's not as bad as if you're, doing it for someone else. Okay. Next, you need to really believe in your dreams and your goals. Don't let anyone take that from you, because your dream and your goals actually is in your mind and it was set up for you. Yeah, you're going to have some people around you who are going to be negative and telling you it's never going to work and it's a scam or whatever. And none of that is really true. The only scam in making money in any business, not just at home, the scam is not applying yourself, not learning, not implementing what you learn, and basically just not believing in your business because you're, listening to other people around you. But you need to stay focused, okay? And that's the next thing. You must have extreme focus on, getting your daily tasks completed is very important. And I know even for me, it's tough. Okay, just having focus is tough, and it's because you know people have lives. You might be married, you have a wife or a husband, even boyfriend or girlfriend, kids, going to pay bills. It's just it's always something. Life always gets in the way. So a couple things that I want you to focus on and how to get your extreme focus is, number one, you need to write out a schedule that works for you and follow it. Now, what I mean is, typically how your day goes, okay? And you have to go ahead and schedule things around how your day go. You might not be able to go ahead and market for, 4 hours straight. You might have to, work that out a different way. I'll get to that in a second. But write out a schedule that works for you and you follow that. Next thing you want to do is you want to remove all distractions. Okay? And one of the biggest distractions that I have is social media, like especially stuff like Facebook. Um I like to get on Facebook when I know that the only time I'm going to be on Facebook is if I'm using it to actually market and it's a part of my, my daily action plan. Because if you leave, your social sites open while you're trying to focus on doing the things that you need to do, every time you get an alert, people, you're gonna check it. You're gonna see who said what or commented on something, and next thing you know, an hour or two passed you by and you got nothing done. Is because you're not focused. So log out of all social media accounts. I wouldn't even have my email account open. Sometimes you can, it might not make a sound, but it can pop up on your computer screen that you just got a new email, and then you're going to want to go check that. Just make sure you eliminate all distractions. Okay. Next, you need to focus on just one marketing strategy and make sure you pick one that, fits you. A lot of times when you get in your, these business opportunities, even if they do have their own training, they're, telling you to do this and do that and do this and do that. And it actually gets frustrating. And then once again, it's hard to get things done like you want it. Okay. So find something that only you are comfortable doing. What I do might not work for you. You have to find something that works for you. Okay. Me personally, my one thing that I like to do, well now, I've been marketing for a while, so I can, multitask and do different things. But if you're just starting out and you're not getting any results at all, it's probably because you're jumping around. You need to find one marketing strategy that works for you. But my marketing strategy is I like doing videos. Okay. Now, you on the other hand, you might be, a little afraid to get in front of, the camera and talk to people and, teach people how to do things. And I'm not going to lie, it was a time when I was too. And I can remember one of my mentors just telling me, one of the best ways to be successful is in anything is to go ahead and get over your fear. So I think that whole next weekend, I just started doing videos. I was doing like 6 a day every day. Sometime I would slack up and maybe do 4. But even if I didn't upload it, to YouTube or whatever, I was getting in that practice, and I was training and I was learning. And believe me, after a while, it's just, you seem like you're doing something wrong if you don't do it, and you have to find that one market strategy for you. You might want to go market on Facebook. Well, you might want to do other things. I mean, I don't know what you want to do. Now, in this training, once I have a part of this training where I'm going to be talking about syndication. Okay, and I'm going to show you different places that you can share all your information at. And then I'm going to show you also the different marketing techniques that are working, and when you see that training, make sure you just pick one. Okay, just pick one and work with that one and master that one. Once you do that, you can move on to the next, and then you'll be even more powerful in your marketing. Okay, so you need to include time for training, learning, and implementing what you learn inside your schedule. All this stuff has to run together, and it's something that you need to do on a daily basis. Okay, it's always something you can learn new. It's always type of new trainings that come out. But the thing that holds people back is they soak up all this information and they don't implement what they learn. So anything that I teach you in this training series, when you're done with it, start doing it. As soon as the video over, do it. If you have to rewind the video, if you might have missed a step, go ahead and, do what you got to do. But make sure you're implementing the things that you learn. And that's why I like to write a lot of the things down over here, so you can pause and see what you need to do. Because in future videos in this training, I'm going to be leaving you certain links over here. I don't want you to have to rewind the video to find the link. It'll be over here where you can see where you need to go, to learn certain things, to use certain tools and everything. So just make sure that you include your time for training, learning, and implementing what you learn inside your schedule. Now, if you're a part-time marketer, your day should look like this. Okay, you probably should be going at it 4 hours a day. Now, the way life is set up, 4 hours straight might not be the best thing for you. You can split it up if you have to. It can be an hour here, 2 hours there, and then like an hour before bed, however you want to do it. When I first started out, and I was doing my 4 hours, I would do 2 hours before I go to work, and then I would do 2 hours after I got out of work. And if I wasn't too tired after that, I would just go as long as I could after that. But I split it up, to make everything work. And that's what you're going to have to do. So in your 4 hours, you should have like an hour of marketing, 1 hour of training, 1 hour of learning, 1 hour of implementing what you learned. Okay. Now, if you're a full-time marketer, basically just double up on everything. So you'll be doing 2 hours of marketing, 2 hours of training, 2 hours of learning, and 2 hours of implementing what you learn. And this will get you to the top. Okay, this is just the start. It's only video 2. I have plenty more videos for you guys in this training series. So pay attention, follow it, and I will have it set up on a playlist. So you won't have to wait for the next video. It'll go right to the next video automatically. Also, you want to check out my descriptions because I actually will have it where you can just click the link that directs you to the next video instead of having to wait. Also leave a lot of great links that you need, free tools that you can use, and it's a couple of paid ones too that you might need. I'll explain those in the description as well as in the videos also. So for now, this is Donta Holliman, video number 2. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go.